Great afternoon, everyone. This is Monica back with Superb Eats. Who likes Indian food? I know I love it. All the rich flavors and spices. Now, the way my bank account is set up, I purchase the spices one at a time. I bought like one a week until I got everything that I needed. This dish is called Chana Masala. It is made with chickpeas. And I wanted to take it a step further and I added shrimp, but you can keep it vegetarian if you like. Now, if you're not a big fan of chickpeas, I believe you could use whatever bean you like, kidney beans or whatever bean that you like. Now, here are the spices you will need. This is ground coriander. This is chili powder. I had a lot of chili powder in the house, but I wanted to get the Indian brand. Ground ginger, turmeric, garam masala, ground cumin, and minced garlic. And I also have here a cup of large shrimp, raw. Here in the pan, I have already, for time's sake, started to saute 1/2 of chopped onion and 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes. And they have been sauteing for about 3 minutes. For this recipe, you will need 1 teaspoon of every spice except turmeric, because we know the turmeric is very strong. For the turmeric, just 1/2 teaspoon. And I think I'm going to add just a little more. And I'm using olive oil to this, because once you add the spices, you want it to be like a paste and you don't want them to stick to your pan. And at this point, I'm going to add 1 heaping tablespoon of the minced garlic. I love the garlic, and it's good for you too. Now we're going to, the last video I did, I didn't notice I had the stovetop light on, and you couldn't see all the beautiful colors. And I was so upset now, but I figured out what it was. So now you can see as the dish progresses, all the bright colors that will come into play here. Now, my daughter gave me a great idea to go ahead and put all the spices in something ahead of time, because it's important to keep stirring. So I have everything in here ahead of time, and again, I use 1 teaspoon of every spice except turmeric. With the turmeric, I just use 1/2 teaspoon. So the spices are going in. Guys, this is so easy. That's another thing I like about it. It is so delicious, like as if you spent hours on it, measuring everything and But once you get all the spices, you're good to go. So we want to just let this cook for a few minutes. I think it's a thing like they say when you're working with curry. They say you have to cook the curry. So I guess that's what's going on here, because it's recommended that you cook this down a little bit before you add everything else. So we're going to let this go for a few minutes more. And look at those deep, rich colors. And you know, these spices are good for you too. You know, for your digestion, for your blood pressure. You know, probably good for you. Just all of your internal organs. I believe spices are a good source of nutrition. Okay, guys. Now, back here, I'll show you. Oh, and I added some carrot too. We always want to try to take things to the next level, and so it wouldn't be so bland. These are 1 can of chickpeas with the liquid and 1 cup of baby carrots. And I let these cook for about 15 minutes. Just simmer for about 15 minutes so they would be nice and soft. And I wanted my carrots to still have a little bite, so I didn't want them to be, you know, super soft. And I don't know if you're new to my channel, but I explained that I had a knee replacement surgery, so I am sitting down. I don't want anybody to say, oh, this lazy girl, she wouldn't even stand up and cook her food. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to stand up so I don't get splashed. Add the chickpeas. And I did saute these in chicken broth. The recipe I saw suggested water, but I don't like to put water in my food if I can keep from doing it. I'll use broth just to continue to build on the flavors. Now look how pretty that is. So we're going to let this, actually it has to cook, come to a nice simmer for about 5 minutes, actually, is what's recommended. But for time's sake, I'm going to, go ahead and add in my shrimp. And we know the shrimp don't take long to cook at all. And I just thought adding shrimp would just take it to that next level. So we're going to bring this to a nice simmer. I hope you guys can see the richness of this gravy. Look how pretty that is. Look at that, how pretty that is. And this will thicken up as you go along. And if by some chance, when you're done, when your 5 minutes is done, your gravy is not as thick as you would like, all you have to do is mash some of the chickpeas. And this will release the starches and help to thicken your gravy. And I love that. Just do like this and smash your chickpeas. And look how easy that was, guys. I think this is another dish like the Chinese cooking. It's best to have everything sitting out ready to go, because you don't want to, once you pour those spices in there, they seem like they could burn quickly. So I like to have everything measured out and ready to go. Look at that. So beautiful and so flavorful. Let that simmer up really well. And I'm going to put some of my spices back. Keep y'all in that pot. And it smells so good. You all know when you go into an Indian restaurant how good it smells. That's how it smells in here right now. Put some of this stuff over here. I hope you guys are having a great day. We are. We went to church today, and after church we had to make a Walmart run, but church was really good today. Let me stir this a little bit. There we go. I love Indian food. And this is about ready. See your shrimp. I know sometimes when I would go and get the Indian food, the shrimp, sometimes they would be kind of tough. So that's why I like to put them in at the end. I think I'm going to plate. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to plate some up so I can give you guys a nice close up. Here we go. So pretty. Look here, look here. Look at that. And that is Chana Masala. And you guys can serve this over rice. I had mine over the rice cauliflower, but and you can serve it with the bread that they have. But as you can see, very easy, very delicious, and very flavorful. And I hope you guys, let me put it back over here, enjoyed this recipe. Get all of your spices and try it. You will love it. Until we meet again, this is Monica, and I'll see you next week with another recipe on Superb Eats. I love you guys. God bless you.